Hey girl, it's Miss Toni, and apparently I am continuing this channel and going to start sharing moments from my new mommy journey. So welcome, welcome, welcome. It is day 3. We were discharged from the hospital yesterday and we're home now, and we followed up with our pediatrician today, and the baby actually lost a little bit of weight. So it's time to start pumping, and I wanted to show you guys my unboxing of my new breast pump. So I have a special guest who's quietly sleeping there. You can see my little one. Precious, precious. So which pump did I go with? We had a whole conversation in one of my previous videos when I was pump shopping and comparing and trying to figure out which pump parts might have went with my old pump, and I decided on a Spectra, and it's actually the brand new Spectra that just came out. So this is the Synergy Gold. It's a dual powered electric breast pump, and I needed that. I needed hospital grade, and I needed double pump, and I need high power because this is a journey for me. And I pumped exclusively with my first daughter. So for the first few months, I breastfed her. She latched, she was off, she latched, she was off, and I ended up developing mastitis multiple times. So for the latter 10 or 11 months of her first year of life, I exclusively pumped. Cameron was a little bit different. I had learned a lot from the first experience, and I was able to breastfeed her and keep her on the boob longer. And then I started to exclusively pump because I had so much more of a supply with her. And so for the latter maybe 6 or 7 months with her, I ended up exclusively pumping. So I know a lot about pumping. Without much further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. Please remove tape before opening. Here's my instructions. Look at all that goodness in there. I feel like it's a toy. I got this through my insurance. For those who don't know, you can get a free pump through your health insurance if you have health insurance. Not every insurance covers 100%. Mine did not cover 100% for this particular one, but if I had gone with like a Spectra 1 or whichever one was the older version, they would have paid 100% for that one. This one was considered an upgrade because it is brand new, so I did have to pay the difference. My last 2 were Modella's, and it was absolutely free. All right, so this is the base. Oh, and it is actually gold trimmed, which I love. It's like a rose gold, which is one of my favorite colors. A little bit bigger than I had hoped for. I think the other Spectras were a bit smaller. When we went to the pediatrician this morning, my baby's doctor suggested that I start pumping today, and I was going to hold off for a couple weeks just to establish my milk, but my actual milk came in today. So she's had the colostrum for the past 2 days, 2.5 days, and then first thing this morning, I felt the milk come in, and I can't describe the feeling. It's just kind of like a tingly feeling, and you can feel like the drop coming down your milk ducts, and it just tingles. Once I squeeze a little bit out just to get a look at it, because I wanted to see if it was clear, it was actually white. So my actual milk came in this morning. So it's good timing because the baby needs the good stuff. So reading is fundamental. Let's look at the directions. All right, so we got the pump unit, we got the tubing, we got the adapter ends already on there, we have the backflow protector, we have the flange. The silicone valve is already attached to the flange, and then the bottle itself, the nipple. If you aren't using the nipple, then you can always just put the bottle cap here if you're using that. I typically don't, but you can. And then your nipple and your cap. Okay, so I just plugged it up with the power adapter. Here in the front, you can just connect the 2 tubes, and it gives you the option to pump one breast or both breasts at the same time. And as I told you guys, I'm definitely going to be doing 2 at the same time. Every now and then, my previous pumps, I would nurse with one breast, and then if the other one was still full but the baby maybe fell asleep, then I will pump the one. So I sometimes will use just one, but I'm gonna go ahead and connect 2 of them right now. So you can just go ahead and put your backflow protector on the back and just squeeze that in tightly. And then connect it to the bottle. Make sure you got a good connection so you don't spill milk later, because I swear to you, you will cry over spilled milk multiple times over the course of pumping. And then you just connect the tubing to the back. You just squeeze it on and there you go. All right, and then we're gonna do the other one, and that's it. So they give you 28 millimeters and 24 millimeters. With my previous pump, I used a larger size, so I'm gonna give that one a try first, and I'm gonna see how it goes. So let's just turn it on real quick to see what the sound quality is like. It does have a nice little area in the back to carry it. If you're transporting your pump from one room to the next, or even to your car, that's pretty cool to have that handle there. If you can see this face here, it's very nice and sleek. Power button's right here in the center. All right, when you turn it on, it hits all zeros, 0, 0, 0, 0, so you know that it's on, and it's actually really quiet, but I can still hear the sensor, so I know it's on, and I can see the lighting. One other thing, just a little tip, I'm also gonna go down and sanitize all of my parts real quick. I'm a bit of a germaphobe, and I just wanna use sterile items for the first use, and then oftentimes you can just clean with soap and water, just mild detergent after every use, and then just every now and then, maybe once a week, I would throw it in the sanitizer. We have one that you can just put in the microwave, and in 5 minutes it's nice and clean and sanitized. So I'm gonna actually pump and see how I like it, see the suction and all that, and I'll have some feedback for you guys on my new Spectra Gold pump.